Hey guys, Jenny with Badgerland Off-Road here. I've been seeing a lot of questions on what should I carry for recovery gear. Well, there should be a question you ask yourself is what kind of off-roading are you going to do? If you're just going to, drive down a gravel road, there's certain things that you probably wouldn't need for that. If you're going to go rock crawling, there's certain things you'll need for that you wouldn't for the other. Either way, I carry most of my stuff with me all the time when I'm off-road. I'll just go over a few basic stuff that you should have no matter where you're going or what you're doing. So let's get started. Number one is you should have a winch. That way, if you are out wheeling by yourself, which you shouldn't be, but if you are, you can get yourself out of a lot of messes with just your winch. Along with the winch, what you should absolutely have is a tree strap. Here's a tree strap. We don't want to hurt our precious trees. We want to tread lightly and make sure we're not damaging the environment that we're that we're given to use. So there you go, there's your tree strap, your winch, and don't forget the controller. Some people do. Along with that, you should have a pair of gloves. They don't have to be expensive gloves, just something that's going to protect your hands from pulling winch line or, wrapping around trees, that kind of thing. These are just cheap gloves from a hardware store. The other thing that I highly recommend, and more of one than the other, is I like the soft shackle. These don't store up the energy like metal does. If it breaks, it's gonna fall like that. D-rings are great for places that you need to connect them to that a soft shackle won't. So for instance, this hole here on my bumper that I have my shackle through is not made really for your soft shackle. It will tear it up and then it's pointless, useless. So there are places. I have used these, I've wrapped them around axles before. Any place you can get the soft shackle around that is safe. Make sure you know how to use it as well. Should never pull from the ball. It should always be this way, one side or the other. Shackles, kind of went over that already. The other thing I highly recommend everybody has is a snatch rope, not a tow strap. Those will damage your vehicle. They're not easy on your vehicle. But a snatch rope, snatch strap, kinetic rope. They have elastic in them, which actually helps pull you out if you're in a pickle. It's got a little bit of elastic in it, so it's going to help retract you out. It's not going to rip your bumper off per se. Remember back in the day, tow straps, big pickup trucks, always see a bumper go or whatever. These are safer. It's what they're meant for. This used to be nice and bright green. I use this a lot. This is a voodoo rope, if you're wondering. Voodoo. Yeah. So is my soft one. That's a voodoo as well. I carry 2 soft shackles with me. You never know. I'm constantly lending out my gear to other people who are not prepared for the trail. So, other things. I do carry an axle strap with me. I've had this for so many years and I want to get rid of it, but it seems like every time I go out, someone needs one. We've wrapped these around axles. We've wrapped them around just places that you couldn't get a normal rope around. I've actually used it as a small tree strap before when I didn't have mine with me. Naughty, naughty. So, they come in handy. Just make sure you know the rating of everything that you are purchasing to make sure that they're strong enough for what you plan on doing. Tools. Now, tools are all across the board. You pretty much need just your basic tools, adjustable wrenches. I know my Jeep very well, so I know what size the biggest nut is, let's say, on my drag link or track bar or just steering components that I might need it for. So I carry like 19s and 18s and, smaller. So This guy here though, this has been, if I've never needed it on the trail, but other people have, and they are not prepared and they don't have one. So I'm always like, I have one, you can use mine. So it's just a big adjustable wrench. It's a big one too. 375 millimeter, 15 inch, whatever. That's the guy right there. That you can twist all your steering with that one. And of course, just basic tools, you know, some pliers, screwdriver, a Phillips, whatever, sockets. I mean, you can carry that all on your tow rig, or you can carry it all on your Jeep, whatever works for you. When I'm on the trail, I do carry all my stuff with me because you just never know what can happen. Aside from recovery gear, I also need fire extinguisher. I'm gonna grab the camera. Hold on one sec. We'll go around my Jeep quick and we'll do a whatever. I'll walk around so you can see what else I carry on my Jeep.